Are you looking for bite-sized videos when it comes to topics like WordPress and blogging? If yes, then Blogging Unplugged Clips is for you. Hello guys, I'm Jasmeet, and on this channel I will be sharing clips from my main channel Blogging Unplugged almost every single day. Now if you are into bite-sized informational content, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. And with that said, let's dive into the video.
So now I am going to show you this new tabs widget which leverages the nested elements feature and flexbox containers. So what I am going to do is I am going to first activate this nested elements feature, which is right here. Click active right over here and click save changes. And you can see both flexbox container and nested elements is active. Now again, keep in mind, to use nested elements you will have to activate the flexbox container experiment, which is this one. If this is inactive, nested elements will not work. The new tabs widget won't work. Another thing that you will have to keep in mind here is that this nested elements feature will be introduced in more widgets. For right now, it is only available in the tabs widget, and that is why we are calling it the renewed tab widget or the new tab widget. Okay, call it whatever as per your understanding, whatever suits you the best and makes you understand the feature. So what I have done here is I have added this old version of the tabs widget here, and you can see it is under this container. Let me select it, and you can see it comes edit container, right? And when I will click it, it will show you the tabs widget, which is this one, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the new version of the tabs widget. You can see both the versions are very different than each other, and and before we dive into the differences, there are two things that you will have to keep in mind. The first one is to use the new tabs widget, both the flexbox container and the nested elements experiments have to be active, right? You will have to enable both of them. That is the prerequisite. Now once you have activated both these experiments, you will no longer be able to add the older version of the tab widget, which you can see right here. When you will select this one, it will clearly let you know that you can make changes to the tabs widget, but you will no longer be able to add it, right? So you can make changes to this one. For example, you can change the title and the description, you can add media, you can make changes to the content. Styling and advanced tab are exactly the same. However, you won't be able to add a new one, right? You won't be able to use the old tab widget. Okay, so keep these things in mind. Now coming to the differences. Now the first difference that you will notice is to the layout, right? So for example, this is the tab one of the old widget, and to add content to it, what you used to do was you will click this tab, you will make changes to the title and description here, and you can add media using the this button right over here, add media button, and you can add the text here. That's it. If there are styling changes, then you can make them through here, right? Now this has changed in the new tabs widget, and now it leverages the power of the flexbox container and the nested elements. So what you can do now is, let's just scroll this thing up a little, and you can see already this tab 1 has a container inside of it, which means you can add widgets to it. So for example, I will be able to add a heading to it, and I will be able to add a text to it, and I will be able to add an image to it. That is completely up to me what I want to add to this. Let me just okay, now it looks a little bit better, right? So you can see any of the widgets that you want to add, you can add to the tabs itself, right? So this gives you more flexibility. Now coming to the next part of it, which is you can create more complex layouts in the new tab widget. Now when we talk about more complex layout, let me connect it to the part 1, which was this one, right? You can see there are containers inside of containers, right? And then you can add widgets to them. So you can do that here as well. So for example, this is the tab 2, and what I can do is I can add a container inside of it, and then I can add another container inside of it, and then I can duplicate this container, and you can see now we have two containers inside of a container, and we can put them side by side like this. And now let's just make changes to them so that these are visible to us. So one becomes black, red, sorry, and the other one becomes black. Right, so you can see this is the main container that I have added. Hold on. So you can see this is container inside of container, and there are two containers, then you can add widgets to them. So you can create complex layouts now in the new tab widget, right? Gives you more flexibility. There is a lot of things that you can do now with this renewed tab widget. So I will recommend that you give this feature a try. Now coming to more features of the new tabs widget. So what I am going to do is I'm going to select this. Now coming to the tab items, right? A few of the settings. So if you want to add a new tab, you can simply click this and it will add a new tab. The next thing that you will notice here is that now you will be able to add icons to the titles here. So for example, if I want to add a title, an icon, I can simply go here, select this icon and click insert, right? You can see the bell appears right here. This wasn't possible in this one. So you can see this wasn't possible. There was no possibility to add an icon to it. So this is another change that you will see. Moving on, let me select the tabs widget again, and let's go to the responsive settings. Now this is an interesting setting that you will come across, and here you will be able to select a breakpoint at which your tabs will be converted to an accordion, right? So they will change the layout basically, right? Now you will see there are two values you get to select from in this drop down. One is the mobile and the other one is the tablet. So mobile is the default value, and when I will select tablet, so if you will open, if anybody will visit your website from a tablet or any device that has a smaller screen size than tablet, then these tabs will appear as an accordion to them, right? So this is this setting basically, right? Now in case you are wondering from where these values are coming from, then these values are coming from here. You will have to go to site settings and then go to layouts right here, right? And under the breakpoint you can see the default value for the mobile is 767. So let me just add 750 here and 1,000 here. Okay, and click update. Right, now let's go back to the editor. Select the tabs widget, go to responsive settings, and you can see the values have been changed. So this way you can change the values as well for these breakpoints, right? So these are some, this is basically the first look of the new tabs widget that has been introduced in Elementor 3.10. Now remember, this nested elements feature will be extended to other widgets as well, such as the accordion, carousel, etc., right? So they have a small list that they have released right now. Slowly and steadily this feature will be released to other widgets as well. So start using these, so start getting basically familiar with these features as well.
Now I hope you have found this video helpful, and if you did, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. In case you have any queries, feel free to comment down below and I will try and help. Also, the links to our socials are in the description box below. Make sure to follow us on other platforms as well. And with that said, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.